welcome back to my channel. Today's video is dedicated to all the young mothers like myself. I felt like I needed to hop on here and address this topic that I feel like isn't addressed enough. As young moms, I feel like majority of the time we're counted out. We're not seen as ourselves anymore. Once we have those babies, people say things like our life is over. They count us out as if the things that we wanted to do before we had the baby, we're not going to be able to accomplish them anymore because we had the baby. They feel like once that baby comes, then boom, that's it. We're going to be working a dead-end 9-to-5 job. We're going to be dropouts of schools. We're not going to really achieve anything that we had set in stone before we got pregnant and before we had that baby. That's far from the truth. Me personally, I want to share my experience with this because I know that when I became pregnant, I got looked at differently a lot. Throughout my entire pregnancy, I was hearing different things from people saying like, you could have done so much better with your life. You're not going to do much. Or even things like, you can't really do this. You're too young. It was just a lot of negativity. Yes, I had those positive people in my life trying to continue to uplift me, but the negative comments really got to me. For like a majority of my pregnancy, I was extremely depressed because of all of the negative comments that I was hearing. It's like stuff like that, it not only affects you personally, but when you're pregnant, it affects the baby. Whatever you feel, your baby feels. So it's like I was consistently trying to not let these things get to me because I didn't want them to negatively impact my baby. But it was hard when you're consistently hearing these things back to back to back to back to back. After a while, I kind of started to believe it in a sense. After I had my baby, after I had Malia, I finished school that fall. I finished the fall semester and I was going back for the summer semester after I had her. But it's like when I went back to school, Malia was like 3-4 months. And it was, as y'all know, I had my baby right at the start of the pandemic. So when I had her and I went back, it was a lot going on. Also, when I started back school, I had also started back working. So it was a lot. So I ended up failing my first semester. So, I tried to shake it off, because I said, all right, well, I know what I'm going in here I know what to expect now. So I'm going to shake this off, try again. So I went in for another semester. And by that time, I had realized that like I was suffering from postpartum. And it had got really hard for me to even go about my day-to-day life. It had got hard to believe that I could do these things that I had set in place for myself. It got hard to just do things that normal people do on a daily basis. Honestly, I heard stories about postpartum before, but I never imagined that it would take that big of a toll on my life. It really put a big strain on me. I no longer believed that I could do the things that I said I was going to do. I no longer really loved myself. It's like after I had my baby and all of the changes that were made to my body, I kind of started to hate myself. And I started feeling like a failure. I felt like a failure as a student, as a parent. I felt like I was just failing at life. So I felt like I needed to go seek help, in which I did. I ended up checking into therapy. But it's like things don't just get better overnight. It took a while to even get back to a point where I could, say like, hey, I look pretty today. Hey, I'm doing a good job as a mom. Hey, I can do this. It took a long time to do that. And while all of this was going on, I was still enrolled. But it's like I gained a good relationship with my professor by keeping her in the loop with everything that was going on with me. And I let her know, like, I'm not just somebody who doesn't care about school, who's just here for the free money that you get as a refund. I'm not just here for all of that stuff. I'm actually passionate about what I'm doing. It's just I'm going through a really tough time right now. Like, I let her in and I told her, like, I'm going through a really tough time right now and I'm not going to be able to complete this in the way that I want to. And she understood. So that semester went by and I did not pass it. And after that happened, it's like I started going down again. I started feeling like, dang, can I really do this? Like, I failed 2 semesters. And at that point, I started feeling like more of a failure. Because I failed these semesters. I had quit the job that I was working at because it was really affecting me in a really negative way. Like, it was playing a major part in my depression, and I just felt like no money is worth my happiness at all. It's not. So I felt lost. I felt like I put out all of these things that I said I wanted to do, that I said I was going to do, but I'm falling short. And I'm not just falling short for myself, I'm falling short for my daughter. I felt like a bad parent because I allowed all of these things to happen. Like, I consistently beat myself up on a day-to-day basis. And it's like, all in still, I was still hearing these negative comments. And it's like, when you hear so much negativity, it starts to consume you, and it was starting to eat me up. I felt like not only am I failing me, but I'm failing her, and I'm failing everybody around me who I said that I can do this to. I had to take some time to myself and reflect on everything and realize that nothing happens overnight, and I'm not a superwoman. I'm not I'm not perfect. I had to really sit back and just think. I have this little girl who looks at me like I am just the most amazing thing in the world. And I had to realize, like, I cannot give up right now. I have to keep pushing because I have something that I need to do. I have things that I need to accomplish, things that I will accomplish, not just for myself, but for her. Because I want to be a change. I want to be the person that she can look up to and be like, hey, I want to be like my mom. Even though I want her to be way better than I am and than I will ever be. Because you should always want your children to be better than you. It took me a while to be able to get back up and to start these processes again. To start back to telling myself that I can do this. I had to say my affirmations every day. I can do this. I am worthy of the life that I desire. I just let myself know that I can win. This obstacle that is in my path right now will not be something that destroys me. It'll be a part of my story, but it will never be the end of my story. Because I have more chapters to be written. I had to tune out the negativity and allow myself to reassure myself that even though this happened, I can still achieve that goal that I set for myself ahead. Motherhood did not stop me from wanting to achieve my goals. If anything, it drove me to want to achieve them more because I have someone that I'm doing this for. Not just me, but for her too. Motherhood isn't something that stops your life. If anything, it's something that puts more fuel in you to make you go further. Because you're doing it for your kids. You're pushing for your kids. You're hustling for you and your children. I have a legacy that I want to leave for my child. And I will not stop until I achieve everything that I want to achieve and more. I had to realize that in life there are going to be people who talk bad on your name. In life there are going to be people in your circle who talk bad on your name and then turn around and look you dead in the face and smile as if they're your friends, as if they care. If anything, motherhood taught me that some of the people whom are around you are not really for you. They just watching you because they're waiting for you to fall. Motherhood did not drive me away from my goals. Motherhood made me stronger. It made me want to fight more for the things that I want in this life. It taught me to really love, not only to love another person, but to truly love myself. Motherhood gave me strength where I was weak. This little girl is only 1 year old, and she has been the light of my life since she's been born. It's like we're told these things and we start to believe them. But I'm here to tell you it's not true. Anything that you want to accomplish, you can accomplish. Anything that you've dreamed of, you can achieve it, because the sky is the limit. No matter what anybody says negative, just push it to the side. No, we did not plan to get pregnant at a young age, but it happened. What can you do other than get up, hustle, be a boss? You have someone who is looking up to you now, so that should be more reason to push forward. It won't be easy. No one ever said it would be easy. There are going to be obstacles. There are going to be trials and tribulations. It's going to be a lot that's standing in the way of you achieving everything that you want to achieve. But you have to push through. You have to overcome all of these obstacles, because your story is not yet finished. No one's journey is the same. No one can tell anyone how to go about their journey, because everyone's paths are different. You take the path that you feel is right for you. No one can tell you what path to choose, because no one is living your life. Yes, they may have had similar situations to what you may have had, but no one is you. No one is in your specific shoes. So what you feel is best for you is best for you. It's like so many times we're counted out. But why not change the narrative? Why not prove them all wrong? Why not show them that even though we're mothers at these young ages, we can still come out on top. We are still the boss of our life. We can still achieve the impossible. We can still be lawyers, doctors, teachers, artists, anything that we want to be, we can be that. There's nothing stopping you but you. Don't let anybody else stop you. Don't let anybody else stand in your way. Don't let anybody tell you that you cannot, because you can. And if you need help, seek that help. Because what you don't want to do is let it consume you until there is no more you. Seek that help. Know that you are loved, you are cared for. And there are people out here who are willing to help you. There are resources that can help you. We are not a statistic. We are The faces of tomorrow. Yes, we may be young moms, but that doesn't change the fact that we're still people. And no matter what happens in our life, we can still be the very best person that we can. We can still make the very best out of our life, live our life to the fullest, because you only get one. Whether we had our kids earlier than expected or whatever the case may have been, we got this. We got this. And we have to be there for one another. We have to motivate one another, push one another. But not only do we have to do it for one another, we have to do it for ourselves, because it all starts with you. You have to start by motivating yourself, saying your affirmations every morning, praying every day. You have to push yourself. You have to put in 150%. You have to go hard every day. But you had to do this before. Because with or without a child, achieving our goals is not easy. At all. And adding a child onto the plate, yes, that does make it a little harder. But it's nothing we can't do. It's nothing we can't accomplish. Because as women, we are strong. Oftentimes in today's society, we're looked at as the weaker species, but we are strong. We bear the children and we get up every single day and we fight for the things that we want in this life, and we will continue to fight. Know that no matter what may happen, no matter what is said, no matter what is done, you can accomplish anything. You are amazing, you are beautiful, you are talented, and you are loved. Take your time to grow, take your time to heal. But don't ever let anybody knock you down. Don't ever let anybody believe or make you believe that you can't do anything, that you are incompetent, that you are just done, that your life is over. Don't let anyone make you feel like because you made this decision to have your child, that's it. That's all you'll ever amount to. Prove them wrong. Because they are wrong. I thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, in this video, I have been posting that I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and I am. I will be giving away a few things. I will be giving away a walker, a playmat, one of those, I don't even know what it's called, a sleeper for babies, and size 2 diapers. And there will also be a little gift basket, not a gift basket, a gift bag in there for mom. To enter this giveaway, you need to make sure to spam my comments with your name and your social media in the comments below. I'm also going to post the giveaway on all my social media sites, which will be listed in the description box below, on my Twitter, Instagram, my Facebook, all of that. So make sure you spam those with your name and everything, and your name will be entered into this giveaway. And in my next video, when I come back, I will let you guys know who won. So I'm closing out this video, but before I close out, please don't forget anything that I said in this video. You can do it. I'm doing it. I will be going back to school this summer. I'm also working on a lot of new things in my life. I'm taking charge of my destiny and I'm taking control of my future. And nothing's going to stop me. Nothing is getting in my way. If I can do it, you can too. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.